Hi, I'm Kevin Klein. I'm going to start doing regular videos again, talking about what's happening in Winnipeg and Manitoba, the good, the bad, the ugly, and the political side of things. As you know, I've spent 4 years at City Hall and spent a year in provincial politics. So I bring a bit of a different perspective now from being on the inside. And today was the best day to start, because today, out of the blue, Monday, we hear that the chief honcho, the big guy, the CAO of the City of Winnipeg resigned. Gave 2 weeks notice, apparently. That is not sufficient for somebody in that position. Normally, when a chief executive officer or a chief administrative officer chooses to leave a position, especially after being there for over 20 years, they would provide 3 to 6 months. That doesn't seem to be the case in Winnipeg. Let's go all the way back to the time when Brian Bowman was mayor. We were going through CAOs. They were having a difficult time getting CAOs. Then they bring in Michael Jack, who had been with the city for a long time, and we'll talk more about that. And now he leaves quite quickly, 2 weeks notice, so they have to find a replacement very fast. Let's talk about the timing of this event. It was just revealed that during a study 2018 to 2022, that less than 65% of city staff received a performance evaluation. Now, really, I wonder how much less was that? Was a performance evaluation considered, hey, good job, thanks for coming in? Or was it a full, thorough performance evaluation? We also learned of other management issues that are, running throughout the various departments of the public service. Not only that, we've learned that many of them don't have, or employees don't have a job description. Imagine a private sector company running like that. Just imagine that for a minute. Now remember, the City of Winnipeg is one of the top employers in the province of Manitoba. And if it was private, would the management get away with half of what was told to us in this report? No. Now, this, of course, is not long after the inspector scandal. I think we all remember that. A private investigator was hired by some developers and found out that many of the inspectors were in fact not working, but they were going home to shovel the snow, or they were going shopping, or going to Home Depot, or having 3-hour lunches at Hooters. Unacceptable. Has it gotten any better? I don't know. Have you seen any evidence of it? Has the city provided you any updates on that? Do we know if we're getting more inspections done today than we were when the issues were there? Do we know if we have more qualified inspectors today than we did when the issues were uncovered? Don't know. We have no information on that. No city councillor is asking that question. I haven't heard that. And many of the city councillors that were in place when the scandal happened are still on city council. Let's remember that all happened at the same time we were having, lawsuits against the city. We're still having lawsuits against the city. We have a waste disposal company now we're waiting on a judgment for that could result in millions of dollars for a contract being canceled inappropriately. We had the Parker Lands lawsuit where the city was found in contempt. We found councillors that were, named during this process. All of this going on during the last few years. And really, have we heard any councillors calling them out on a regular basis? I know why. I used to call that stuff out and I would ask questions, and I still will today. But I got berated for it. I got treated like, like I didn't belong. And people did not want to give me information. I had to fight for information, and I will continue to fight for information because I think you deserve it. Now, Mr. Jack is leaving. I don't have anything against Mr. Jack personal. I will admit I voted not to hire him as the CAO. Nothing personal. But I didn't believe that the people on city council, most of them still there today, and I don't think anybody on city council today has the qualifications to hire a chief executive officer. Chief administrative officer is what the city calls it. And we really know that at the end of the day, it's the mayor's office that will pick the CAO. And then they'll go to a committee. The mayor will put together a committee of councillors, and they will agree with what the mayor's office picked. And then it will go to EPC, who is picked by the mayor, and they will agree with who the mayor has picked. And then they will take it all to City Council, and what happened last time, everybody will vote for it. Well, I didn't vote for Michael. He never held it against me. But I didn't vote for him. And I didn't vote for him for the same reasons I'm doing this video today. This is an opportunity for change. This is a great opportunity. It doesn't happen very often that you have the ability to go out and find a new leader with a new vision that can look at the city properly and doesn't look at it from the inside because they've been there for so long. They look at it from the outside. They can see where the issues are. They can bring their experienced leadership in-house. They can put in programs that others may have been afraid to do because of my favorite excuse ever, we've never done it that way. Well, let's bring in somebody who has done it that way. Here's what I'm asking. We have an excellent opportunity to change everything. We know we're still having problems in the planning department. Is it moving faster than it did back in 2018? Don't know. We don't see a lot of those facts and figures. Are developers happier today? Are they building more houses? Because we're in the middle of a housing crisis. The government gave us over $100 million to the City of Winnipeg. I know they keep some of that for themselves. But is that being put to good use, and is it being done quickly? Are we moving that process along so we can address the housing crisis? All of this can be attended to by a good, strong, experienced leader. So I'm asking, don't put together a committee of city councilors. Nothing personal. There's nobody on city council that is qualified to hire somebody in that capacity. None of them have ever worked in a corporate structure to that level or close to it. Why not tap on business leaders within our community who want Winnipeg to be successful, who shake their heads when they see what's going on at City Hall? Why not ask them to be a part of the solution and not just talk about the problem? Not that they are, but be a part of that solution. Let's bring them to the table. We know the city will hire a firm, a headhunter, if you will. Great idea. I support that. You have to do that. Let's find resumes from across the country and beyond. But let these business executives do the interviews. Let them be the committee that you make this decision based on, not the mayor's office, and nothing against Mayor Gillingham, but let the experts, let the experienced professionals help you with this opportunity of a lifetime. You have an opportunity right now to make significant change and bring in a different leader, bring in a new vision, a fresh perspective, somebody who understands how a corporation works, not how politics works, how a corporation works. I hope they take us up on that. I hope you take the time to find the right committee, and I hope you lead this search in a way where we can all be excited about who's going to come in and run one of the biggest companies in Manitoba, the City of Winnipeg.